He's young, and as a career, he was in international business. So in other words, he understands business. At one point, somebody invited him to Gano Excel. He saw something, and that's exactly part of his story of what he's going to share, what it is that he saw, and why he's so excited about what's going on here, and especially here in the United States. He's a man who's he's characterized as being disciplined, prudent, and very business savvy. And to me, that just excites me because it gets my blood going, because I can see a future. I can see, can you imagine the knowledge that we're about to get right now? Guys, it's huge. Please take out your notes, pens, because you're going to be getting some information down. All right? Please help me welcome upstage. Ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah. You guys be ready? We need to give this man the honor he deserves. Correct?
Yes.
Who's ready?
Yes.
No, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready.
Yes.
Who's ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Give me a quick second. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Let me see. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Help me welcome Juan Esteban Echeverri.
Take it down, feeling like 2 a.m. summer night. I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing. Rolling the Midwest side of life, living my life, did not dream.
You saw the opportunity. You probably hear after 1, 2, or 3 presentations, you're ready to take the decision, but you don't know what to do next. I pay, okay, and then what? I sign people, and then what? I've been in Gano Excel for 5 years, and I'm going to share for a few minutes what I saw and what they gave me in order to have results from the first week. I used to work for an American company, a plastic recycling company, for 9 years, and my job was to look for businesses in North, Central, and South America. Plastic recycling material. When I first saw Gano Excel, I joined, and I thought to myself, I know how to do this business. But then I realized that I didn't. I was, I was 29 by that time, and I had to ask a 22-year-old boy, I say, how to do the business, because he was a gold rank, and he was making $1,500 per week. So what we need in order to start making good business with Gano Excel is first ask yourself what Gano Excel is. What's Gano Excel for you? I want to hear your answers. What's Gano Excel for you?
Freedom.
Opportunity, prosperity, freedom.
Life-changing.
Life-changing. What else?
Health.
Health. Okay, what else? Wealth. Money. Okay, when I ask these questions to my teams, some people say Gano Excel is a platform. Some people say Gano Excel is dreams. But few people answer the Gano Excel is a business. So whatever it is you have in mind that Gano Excel is, that's what you get paid on Fridays. If you say it's a platform, I don't know what you're going to get paid on Fridays. Platforms? If you say it's dreams, you're going to dream for a check, but maybe not getting it. If you understand that Gano Excel is a business, you're going to start treating Gano Excel as a proper business. So what is the business of Gano Excel? What is Gano Excel's company as a company? What is their business? They produce and they sell Ganoderma infused products, right? That's their business. What is our business with Gano Excel? To connect people to the company so they can buy Ganoderma infused products from Gano Excel. And by making those connections, we get commissions, we get money, we get business. So Gano Excel takes care of the hard part of the business. And we do the easy part. Just talk to people, connect people to the product, and help them realize why they need to consume these products. So there's just a few steps. Once you sign people, what do they need to know in order to have a result? First, we need to learn and teach how to consume. Because why do we get paid? Why does Gano Excel pay commission to us? Yes. When the company sells products, they pay us. They don't pay us for signing people. They pay us for people that buys the product from the company. So people need to learn how to consume. But first, in order to teach people how to consume, we need to learn how to consume the products. So first, we can detox with Ganoderma and Excellium capsules. It's very important. When I talk to Mr. Leal, because I'm one of the few people in Colombia that speaks English, so when he goes down to Colombia, they always tell me, hey Juan, come, help me because I want to talk to Mr. Leal, and they don't know how to. So I'm lucky that I can translate and see and know what Mr. Leal wants to say about the product. And he's always saying, use the product, share the product, and it's going to talk for itself. So after we do the detox with the Ganoderma and Excellium capsules, we need to give value to the product. How do we do it? Sharing it. As simple as that. This afternoon, I was having lunch with a couple of people from here, and the waitress was really nice to us. And we were asking for hot water to drink our product. And she just asked, what it is that you're drinking? And I just said, healthy coffee. How is that? So I shared it. I got the number, and I'm going to ask in a few days, hey, how did it taste? That's it. And I'm sure she's going to say delicious. And after that, it's going to be simple, because then you share experiences. How many of you have health experiences with a product? What happened when we share those experiences? People get interested and they want to taste the product as well. What else can we share? Information about the product. We can find scientific information in PubMed, Science Direct, in booklets. In Colombia, we have some questions from people about the product because they don't understand how a coffee can bring health to people. So they're like, I'm not sure. So I tell people, okay, just find out. Go to Google, but academic Google, because it filters information just by academic published articles. If you look at PubMed or Science Direct, it only has documents with scientific proof. What does it take for a document of scientific proof to be published? A lot of effort, right? And they need to see that what they state on the document is true. Well, if you go to Science Direct, there's no 1 or 2, 3,000 studies about Ganoderma lucidum, academic and scientific proof. So you can share that information as well. How else do I give value to the product? With meetings, the cycle of success, a coffee, trainings. What else? Get consumers and suggestions of consumption. What do I mean with this? I was at a coffee break once, and my sister, which is a gold rank, she has a housewife within her team, and she was sharing an experience that she has with her daughter, a health experience, really strong experience. And after that, she was hesitating to share a second one, but she went ahead and said, hey, and I'm going to share something that might seem funny for you, but my daughter put capsules in her shampoo. And look at her hair. And the daughter turned around, and the hair was beautiful, shiny, and long. What happened after that? All the ladies went home, and what did they do? Put capsules in the shampoo. I did it myself. I said, what's the worst thing that can happen? Then we need to remind ourselves, why do we get paid? For people to consume product. And if people can consume more product, we're going to get paid more. So share how you consume the product. For example, in the morning, I like to put in the same cup a sachet of Gano XL Classic coffee and also Gano Chocolate, both the same cup. Have you ever tried that? That's so delicious. Oh my God, in the morning it tastes like heaven. Who has never done it? Who felt like doing it tomorrow? And if you don't have any of the products, what are you going to do? Call and buy more. Why do we get paid? For people to consume our products. And what if people don't consume just one sachet in the morning, but two? They consume more, and we get paid more. Okay? And when we share the product to people, they want to consume the product, they want to buy the product, they want to start tasting the product. What do we do with those people? I used to forget about those people. I used only to care about people that wanted to do the business. And the consumers, I was, okay, consume the product, and that's it. I sign you and I forget about you. Then I understood. From 100 people that you know, how many are going to do the business with you? Maybe 10, 20, 30, 40. Whatever it is that you do with those 50, 60, 70, or 80 people is going to determine if you're going to be a millionaire or not. Just think about this. How many people use Uber? How many people make money out of Uber? Is there more people making money out of Uber or using Uber? Okay, how many people is going to use in consumer products? How many people are going to make money out of this business? So the majority of the people you know are going to consume the products, and a few people is going to do the business with you. So when we share the product, we need to have a method of following up and making like a CRM, customer relationship management. That's how we call it in business and in marketing. How do we do it? I like to call this 5, 15, 20. I share the product with Anna, right? Today. In 5 days, I just call her and say, hey Anna, how is it going with the product? You like it? How do you feel? She might say, hey, I feel funny. If she tells me I feel funny, what do I say to her? It's normal. Just drink more water and keep consuming the product. How many people have we lost for not telling them feeling funny sometimes is normal? And they just say, hey, that coffee, that made me funny. I'm not going to drink it anymore because it was bad for me. I was in the toilet for 3 days in a row. And there was no one to tell that person that was normal. That he or she just needed to drink more water. So 5 days after you share the product, you just call and say, hey, how you doing? How did it taste? How you feel? 10 days after that, so in 15 days after you share the product, you're going to call that person or send some information, a specific information about why you share the product for. For example, if I share the product to Rosie because she had headaches, migraine, for example, 5 days, hey, how you feeling? I'm feeling good, just a little headache, that's normal. Drink some more water and that's it. In 10 days, so day 15, I'm going to reach her and I'm going to send some information about ganoderma and migraine. Hey, I found this article, scientific proof about ganoderma and migraine. If I told her to consume the product twice a day, what is going to be happening by day 20? She's going to be running out of product. Then I go and call her again. Hey, Rosie, you've been drinking 3-in-1, right? It's been 20 days. How you feel? I feel great. The migraine is gone. Do you know that we have a stronger product, which is the capsules, that is going to help you even more with your headaches? No, I didn't know. Okay, what do I have now? A consumer. So she's going to ask, how do I buy the capsules? Just because I call her on day 5, on day 15, on day 20. That's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Take care of your customers. Take care of your consumers, because they are going to make you a millionaire. So this is what we need to do first. Learn and teach how to consume the product. After that, when we have people that want to do the business with us, we need to qualify a contact list. How many of you have thrown a party? A quinceañera maybe, a wedding. How many of you? What do we do when we're going to throw a party? We list the people that we want to invite, and when we do the list. By the end, you probably say, "Hey, that's too many people. We need to cut the list." Right? What do we need to do when we sign Gano Excel? Just make a list. What do we put in that list? The basic info, name, profession, phone number. Then we need to qualify that list in order to have more effectiveness. We need to ask ourselves, why do they need Gano Excel in their lives? Never ask yourself, why do I need these people within my network? What is he or she going to give me if she signs up? Why Gano Excel can change their life if they sign. Some people are looking for health. Some people are looking for money. Some are looking for time, recognition, service. Ask yourself, why do they need Gano Excel? And that is going to help you a lot when you contact those people, when you invite those people, when you present the opportunity to those people. Because you're not going to present the same information to someone that is looking for health and to someone that is looking for money. If someone is just looking for money, you're going to present the company, you're going to present the product, and then you're going to go to the compensation plan right away. And if someone is looking for help, you're going to present the company, you're going to present the product, and go wide on the product. And then, hey, you can also make some money out of it. If someone is looking to service and to help people, hey, you can help a lot of people with this. I'm going to tell you how. So you need to know why they should join Gano Excel. Also, you need to know their personality. They say temper, right? In Gano Excel, some people say, okay, I'm a shark. I look for business, for money. I'm a dolphin. I like being around people. I like meeting new people. Some people say, I'm a whale. What's a whale? It's someone that likes to service a lot, to help other people. They're leaders. And how do you pronounce this? Sea urchin. I ask your pardon for my broken English. This is the first time I do this in English, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm one of these sea urchin. I analyze things. I need to have a lot of information in order to take action. And when you list the people you know, you're going to say, hey, this person likes to be among other people and they like to make friends all the time. This other person, she likes to help people. This guy, he likes money a lot. He's really into business. And this other guy, he needs more information. So if you qualify your list, you're going to know what you need to present when you have that person in front of you. After that, you need to see what's your credibility with them. If they believe in you, if they kind of believe in you, and if they just met you. Let's say we're in Riverside. It's what, 7:30. Here you have, let's say, hot market, warm market, and cold market. If you call someone right now and you say, hey, I need to see you in LA by 10. It's really important. Some people is going to say, okay, I'm going right away. That no questions asked. That's hot market. Some other people is going to ask, hey, why? It's 7:30. LA? It's on a Saturday? Really? That's warm market. And cold market is going to leave you with double blue seen messages. And he or she is going to reply tomorrow. You were looking for me on Saturday. What happened? Or Monday. So we need to know these people, if they believe in us, they kind of believe in us, or they just met us. Why? Because this is going to help you be more effective when you talk to people, when you present information to people, and when you're trying to make them see why Gano Excel is good for them. This is simple. Maybe your team has another way to qualify the list. No matter how you do it, the important thing is that you do it. Because we cannot just suppose that people that sign with us are going to do this. How many of you have kids? Children. Can you remember how you taught your children to brush their teeth? How? How was it? Easy? Hard? Can you imagine, take your kid just once and explain to him, this is how you're going to brush your teeth. And then you explain, and then you leave that kid without checking for 15 years. What happens after 15 years if you only explain how to do it once?
No teeth.
No teeth at all. Every single person that you sign, it's a little kid. They don't know how to do the business. You're the big guy. You need to tell them how. You need to explain to them how to brush their teeth every day. So what do we do with the list? When I sign someone, it's because I want them to do good with Gano Excel, to achieve goals and dreams. So if I sign Rosie, I say tomorrow, hey, we're going to meet and we're going to do the list. I'm going to lock the door, and you won't leave until you write 100 names. Because I know it's good for you. And I qualify those contacts with her. And right after that, we call the first 10 or 5. That's what they did with me. That is why in the first 15 days, I had meetings with 37 people. And in 2 weeks, I signed 9 ESP3. Because I had 2 sponsors that helped me go through this list. This is the first and only network marketing business that I have ever done. Thank God. But I had someone that took me like a kid. Hey, you don't know how to do it. I'm going to tell you how. So treat every person that signs with you like a kid. You want what's best for them. Do a list with them. Don't only say, hey, this is how you do a list. Go home and do it. And then you arrange a coffee break for him or for her. And she says, okay, I'm going with 3 new prospects. And they show up alone. They cancel. They didn't come. Then it's okay. That's the business. In 2 days, we're going to have another coffee break. And he comes alone. They cancel. Next week, it's okay. Let's do another one. He doesn't come. You knew he doesn't come. You program another one. Now he doesn't answer. Whose fault is it?
Yours.
It's my fault. Because I assume that by explaining how to do a list, he did it. You know what? He didn't. He didn't. He just get his cell phone and see, who should I invite today? Let's invite Pedro. Why? I don't know, but let's call him. And they invite random people every day when they have a coffee break. Do you want to play with a business that can make you a millionaire, or do you want to do it professionally? Just do a list. It's as simple as that. And qualify that list. And help every person that signs with you do this list. What do we do after we do a list? We need to create a work plan with the right criteria. We need to have 3 types of spaces: production, follow-up, and duplication. What is production? How we present the business. We have one-on-ones and we have coffee breaks. What's best for you? You decide. That's the only way we present the business. One-on-one or coffee breaks. For me, it's better to do coffee breaks because I can talk to 2, 3, 5, 10 people in 1 hour, in 2 hours. If I do one-on-ones, it's going to take me 10 hours to talk to 10 people. Right? So I prefer coffee breaks. You can choose either or. How many of you signed right away, right after the first presentation? How many of you? How many of you? None of you? Why not? What happened? You needed more information. So why is it that you expect people to sign right away if none of you did? None. Not one hand. So what do we need to give our people is more information. I used to think if I present the business to Araceli at a coffee break and she has some questions, hey, I see the opportunity but I have some questions. I say, hey, that's great because we have another meeting on Tuesday and I used to take her to another coffee break. The same information. And then she said, hey, I still have some questions. That's great because on Thursday we have another meeting. And I used to take her to another coffee break. Same information. She's looking for more information and I'm giving her the same information. Some people need just one different information. So we need to create these follow-up meetings where we give people more information. What happens if Araceli just wants to know if she can really do the business? She says, I'm interested. I see the opportunity, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how would I do it. Where should I invite her? The cycle of success. Why? Because it explains in 6 steps how to do the business. You need to know your why. You need to be product of the product. You need to make a list. You need to present the opportunity. You're going to have tools and you're going to grow as a person. After that meeting, 30 minutes, she's going to say, I see the opportunity and I know you have a method. I'm going to sign. And she decides. What if I present the opportunity to Caesar and he's like, okay, I see the opportunity, but that's not enough money for me. I want more. He's a shark. Where should I take him? Just a meeting where I present the compensation plan. 11 ways to get paid. And he just said, hey, I want to be a crown diamond because I know there's huge money for me. $300,000 a week.
Wow.
I'll sign. Okay, what if I talk to Rosie and she's okay, I see the opportunity, but why should I join Gano Excel and not this company or this other company? What is the difference with Gano Excel and those other companies? I can have a meeting where I explain why Gano Excel. We had one this morning in Spanish. Yep. And people will understand why Gano Excel and not any other company. Take them to a training with your team. They will receive more information and they will sign. And when people sign, 1, 2, 3, 5 people, what do they need? They need to be duplicated, basic training and skills. The same thing you receive in order to have a result, you need to give them. That's simple. Creating a work plan with the right criteria. If we get paid weekly, how should our actions be? If we get paid every week, how should we measure our actions? Daily. If you get paid every week, you should act daily. If you don't know how to do any of this, you're new and you're worried now because you say, hey, I don't know any of what that guy is talking about. You don't need to worry because these people in the front, they know how to do it. So you need to belong to a team. If you're here by yourself, look for a team. They're going to have those meetings with you or for you every week. I belong to this team. I joined 2013. I was invited by an acquaintance. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Acquaintance. I didn't know her. She invited me through Facebook. We met in college, but we never talked to each other. She invited me. That was a Thursday. I went to a meeting. I signed on Friday, paid with credit card. I didn't know anyone, but all of them welcomed me, and they taught me how to do the business. We share experiences, birthdays. That was our office in Medellin. This is me. This was a 17-year-old that joined. He qualified as a Royal Diamond last week. Wow. He's now 22. You don't know who are you meeting with. Take pictures. You probably seated next to a Crown Diamond. And you don't know. I don't see 20 people here tonight with us. I see more than 20,000.
Yes.
Because there's at least 1,000 behind you. Belong to a team. I didn't know how to present the opportunity. I am tartamudo, we say in Spanish. I stuttered. Stutter? Is that how you say it? Stutter. To talk in front of people was really scary for me. So I didn't present the opportunity to anyone on the first month. I talked to people via WhatsApp, text. Hey, I want to meet you because I have this opportunity for you. Text, because I was not brave enough to call. I arranged the meetings with my uplines, and they had a coffee break. This coffee break. This is me. This is my best friend from college. She graduated from international business. She did a postgraduate studies on marketing, same as me. She speaks 3 languages, same as me. She was working for a multi-Latin company that sells sausages and ham. She used to travel in the country in Colombia from Monday to Saturday. Why did I invite her? Because she was getting paid $400 a month. And I said to her, Ellie, I love you. I love your family. I know half of your family depends on what you're making. I have an opportunity and I want you to know what I'm doing. And I invited her to this meeting, a coffee break. I just gave her the coffee. I didn't have to speak. Someone else spoke for me because I didn't know how to present the opportunity. That's how I got 9 people to sign in ESP3 in 2 weeks, because every day I had 3 people seated listening to the opportunity every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 people in 2 weeks. And I had someone explain the opportunity for me. That's why you need to belong to a team. Because you just need to talk to people, invite them, and someone is going to explain the opportunity for you. Who would like to have 9 people signing ESP3 the next 2 weeks? What do you need to do? A list. Qualify the list. And just start inviting people and talk to your leader. Hey, I have 4 people for tomorrow. I have 5 people for Monday. I have 6 more people for Tuesday. I want you to think for 1 minute. Ladies, the most intense boyfriend that you had. Guys, the most intense girlfriend that you had. That girl, that boy that used to call home and you say, hey, say I'm not here. And 5 minutes later, at the door, you're going to be that person. To your sponsor, to your leader, be intense. Ask for more every day. You're going to say, hey, I did the list. What's next? I have my first coffee break. What's next? What's next? Always ask for more. I was that person. At the point that when those 9 people signed, I started my coffee break where I used to live. I used to live with my dad. So we had 1 coffee break on Tuesday. I didn't know how to present the opportunity, but I had people sitting every Tuesday. I needed to ask for help. Rosie, can you come and present the opportunity? And she was on Tuesday. 3 Tuesdays after that, my sponsor said, hey, I cannot go. And I was, who can come? I have people coming. I don't know how to present the opportunity. Who can help me? And he said, I don't know. Give me phone numbers. I'm going to call someone to come to my coffee break. And I talked to Luis Fernando Huergo, which is this guy. He's a premier diamond now. He was an apprentice elite. And he said, I cannot come. I was traveling. So I called and called and called until he said, hey, I got you covered. At 8 p.m. they sent me a picture and I had 2 diamonds sitting in my home presenting the opportunity. I was traveling. Arnulfo Camacho, which is a Royal Diamond, he passed away a few years ago, and Johanna Rodriguez, she's a Royal Diamond too. They were both sitting at my place presenting the opportunity. You need to be that guy. Intense, like no other. Because this is your business, this is your opportunity. Don't let anyone take it away from you. And you're going to have great success. These people that were only known for me like for 2 weeks. She's a Royal Diamond, he's a Premier Diamond, Executive Diamond, Gold Ring, Platinum, Silver. She's my sponsor, she's an Executive Diamond, a Platinum, she's a Gold Ring, he's a Premier Diamond, he's a Royal Diamond, he's a Diamond.
Wow.
And we were at a baby shower. I signed that Friday, and the next Saturday, they invited me to this baby shower. I didn't know anyone, and they helped me out. You probably don't know anyone here. They're going to help you out. And you're all going to be Royal Diamonds one day if you just start doing the business, which is as simple as this. When you get people, you need to organize those people. You need to create an elite group, or call it however you want. The Powerpuff Girls, the Avengers, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Just create an elite group. If you sign today and sign 2 people tomorrow, those 2 people are going to be your elite group. What are you going to do with those 2 people? Meet every week. To do what? To talk about life? Just to plan. What? Coffee breaks, follow-up meetings, duplication meetings. That's what you do. This is my elite group. They're all diamonds, and Royal Diamonds, and Premier Diamonds. I meet with them every week. But I have my elite group, which is this. This is my goal. My brother, a gold rank, my sister, gold. They're all golds. I was traveling, and they met with my Premier Diamond, my upline, because I couldn't meet with them. He helps me plan. I have another group. They're builders. They're silver and bronze. One of them already qualified as a gold rank, and he has a team in Florida. I'm traveling there on Monday. Because the business grows as fast as you work with people. You need to share experiences with your team, with your people. Go and see if they have curtains or not. If they have a sofa or a wheelchair, I don't know. Whatever it is that they have at their home, you need to know your people, because you're working with people. You don't have employees. You have people that is working with you, and they're trusting their dreams in you. So just get to know these people. And you need to understand what Gano Excel is. Gano Excel is not just a company. It is not just a distribution model. It is not just a product, leadership, compensation plan. It has a huge market potential. If you understand this, you're going to do great in this business. Because our potential market is not only coffee. We have 3 potential markets. One is health industry. How much money does health move in the US? I just saw an article this morning. Health industry CEOs are making millions. I saw that article this morning. Why do they make millions? Because health industry make trillions and moves trillions. Wellness industry, that's different than health. Because wellness, it's all functional foods. Cosmetics, gyms, training centers, is different. And the other one is what I like to call, it's non-recession industry. Food and beverages. Why? Because it doesn't matter if the economy is good or bad. People need to eat. So if you can have a business within the food and beverages industry, you're going to do good if it's a good product. So health moves 10.05 trillion is going to move by 2022. per person, every American is going to spend $11,674 a year. That's from Deloitte. That's a marketing research company, well known. So is it huge or what? You move within this industry. Wellness tourism, complementary and alternative medicine, health eating, nutrition, fitness. How much you think this moves? Wow. 2015, it moved $3.7 trillion. Would you like a piece of that market?
Yes.
You have the opportunity today in your hands. And the other one is food and beverages. 1.4 trillion in 2017 in the US. The product that we have is not only coffee. We reach not only the coffee market, health industry, wellness industry, food and beverages. When we size the market in Colombia, it's huge. So we cannot have all the data in order to see how big it is. So we focus. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you this first. We measured the coffee market in Colombia because we have data. There's an institution that is called the Federación de Cafeteros, the Coffee Farmers Federation. And they say 86% of Colombians drink 3.4 cups per day. That's 143 million cups of coffee per day in Colombia. In Colombia, we've been doing the business for 10 years. Last year, we sold $40 million Gano XL in Colombia in 1 year. That's some money. Some. We are cataloged as a big company in Colombia. $40 million a year. How much you think we sold? We have cereal, we have chocolate, we have capsules, we have soap, we have toothpaste. If we calculate that those $40 million a year were only sold in coffee, we sold 110,000 cups per day. It's like saying, hey, I want to buy a home that costs 143 millions, and I already have 110,000. How much do we need to collect? I'm far. Do you know how much we have? 0.07% of that potential market, which is coffee. And coffee is just a small part of food and beverages, which is only one market that we hit, because we also have what? Wellness and health. With only this size the Gano XL has in Colombia, we have over 150 diamonds in Colombia. Now, do you want to know what's your market in the US? Or should we end this presentation? Well, in the US, it's interesting because they say there's a company that does these studies. 56% of Americans drink 3.1 cups per day of coffee, listen to this, outside their homes. They don't measure what we drink at home. They just measure what we drink outside, what we buy from coffee shops. How much do we pay for a coffee outside? $3, $4, $5. How much does our coffee cost? 59 cents. Do you think someone that pays $4 a cup is going to be willing to pay 50 cents for a coffee and rich with Ganoderma, 400 nutrients, 200 phytonutrients, and 150 antioxidants? Do you think they're going to be willing to pay that money?
Yes.
When are they going to do it? When they find out we exist. They still don't know. You were telling me What's wrong with people? And they don't know yet. They're not here because they don't know. Have you talked to your neighbor about this product? No, right? Do you have cousins? Do they know about this product yet? No, right? That's why they're not drinking. For Gano XL, it will be really easy to pay for advertising, to present our product in the news, in magazines, to have our product in supermarkets. But they don't do it because they give out the opportunity. I like to say this opportunity is for us like building an aqueduct, you know the term? Like water pipes. Water pipes. We all live in homes, apartments, houses, I don't know. Do you open and just have water? Do you open what? How do you call it? Do you open the what? The sink? The sink. And you get water. You pay for water? There's a water pipe company. Why do you pay for water? And why don't you go and get the water from the river? Because it sounds stupid. But you could do it. Does the company owns the water? Does they own the water? No. It's a natural resource. Well, why do we pay that company for water? Because they took the time to build an aqueduct with water pipes that go to your home, to your house, to your apartment, to every condo that exists in California. They make some money, right? Because we have no options. We open the sink, we drink water, and we have to pay them. What does Gano XL do? They have a natural resource, which is Ganoderma lucidum. They perfection the Ganoderma. We have the only water, oil, and alcohol soluble extract from the 6 varieties that are more powerful of Ganoderma. And they didn't build the water pipes by themselves. They talked to us and they said, hey, you know people that need the product. Just connect those people, and they pay us to connect a water pipe to Rosie's home. So every time she opens the water, the company has no other option than pay me a commission because I connected that water pipe. She only wants to drink Gano XL coffee. Well, what if I talk to Anna and I connect a water pipe to Anna's home? And she says, hey, I not only want to drink, but I want to connect 5 more water pipes. Can you teach me how to do it? I say, of course. Let's make a list, let's qualify it. And she connects 5 more water pipes. Those 5 pipes are connected to what? My water pipe. When they open the water, Gano XL has no other option than pay me for Anna's consumption and those 5 more people. How long does it take to a company like that to build a water pipe that can give water to every single person in California?
Years.
They've done it for years, and they're still doing it. This is the size of your market. 560 million cups a day is what Americans drink of coffee outside their homes, and they're paying $4, $5 per cup. When they find out this is the first enriched coffee that is going to improve their health, they're going to start deciding to drink this coffee. You only need to tell them, and that's what you can do. So I didn't know anything about network marketing when I signed up. So I looked for people in the oldest network marketing company that I know. They sell detergents. It's a good company. They have good trainers. They have good leaders. But they don't have the same product that we do. And I found that there's a guy in China that has over 2,000 diamonds. When I met people from Gano XL Turkey, I went to Malaysia in 2015, and I went back last year to Malaysia and Thailand. I had the opportunity to talk to a crown diamond. Double crown diamond It's a presidential double crown diamond. He's called Nasam. Simsek. Turkey, it's a country that has 90 million inhabitants. They have more than 3 million people consuming our product, but they only have 500,000 codes. They have over 3,500 diamonds in Turkey. I asked Nasam to send me 2 videos that I'm going to show you. This is a meeting he had with only diamonds from 3 cities in Turkey. Those are all diamonds. And he sent me another one. This is a meeting at another 3 cities, and they're all diamonds. Can you see something different? Just women. I'm going to tell you why. In Turkey, their business is hard because Turkey doesn't drink coffee. They drink tea. They had to tell people and they had to taught people how to drink coffee. You know what? Gano Excel sells more coffee than Starbucks in Turkey. Today. Gano Excel Turkey is selling 35 to 40 millions per month. Colombia only sells 40 millions a year. The US is just beginning. Look at this meeting. You have empty chairs next to you. Do you think the business is easy in Turkey? Some people that are Muslim, really Orthodox, women cannot work with men different than their husbands. That's why they have meetings only for women. And Nasam needs to ask for permission to their husbands that he's the only guy that is going to be at those meetings. And husbands need to approve. Do you think that's hard? It's hard. And they have over 3,500 diamonds. Wow. And they've been in the market for 10 years as well. Gano Excel Turkey. 10 years. Do you think we have an easy, peasy opportunity here in the US? Yes. Do people drink coffee here? Like no other people in the world, I think. And we can have meetings with women, with men, with young people. This is what's for you with Gano Excel. In Colombia, our country, it's only 50 million inhabitants. Do you know how many people there is in California?
39 million?
Over 40 million. Colombia has 49 million. So my country, it's almost the size as your state.
Wow.
And you can drive 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours to another city. You used to do it. It's easy. How many codes do we have in Colombia? There's one guy that is the #1 top earner in the Americas. It's called Andres Guzman. I don't know if you heard of him. I called him, that was 2 weeks ago, on a Monday. And I said, Andres, I don't know if this is inappropriate, but can you send me a screenshot of your back office? I want to know how many codes you have. I didn't know if he was going to say yes or no. But he says, sure, do it.
Wow.
But listen to this. What is the population we can target in Colombia as well as in the US? The Americas. So he has as many codes as countries that are open in the Americas. And he has 282,000 in one side and almost 40,000 on the other side. So that's no more than 300,000. Not only in Colombia, in the Americas, because we can sign people in the US, in Bolivia, in Ecuador, same as you. And he's the top earner. He's making over $1 million a year with Gano Excel. Over $1 million a year. Gano Excel Colombia is only selling $40 million a year. Turkey is selling 35 million to 40 million a month. Do you want to know something else? What do you think is the market for Turkey? They can only sign people within their country. They cannot sign people outside their country. And they have over 3,500 diamonds, more than 200 crown diamonds in Turkey. And their market size is only 90 million inhabitants. 2 Californias. So that's why I'm telling to you right now, you're sitting next to a crown diamond. Look at him. Picture him. The recognition line. How would they call your name? To be one of the first crown diamond in the Americas. In Colombia, we only have 150 diamonds. When I didn't know about network marketing, I was like, that's a lot. Because I didn't know. Now I know there's a country that has over 3,500. And what is the size of our market? You want to know? 1 billion inhabitants in the Americas. You can sign people in Mexico tomorrow if you want. Costa Rica, El Salvador, Panama. You can sign people in Colombia if you want. Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia. 10 countries is what Gano Excel has opened for us. You don't need to worry about permits. You don't need to worry about licenses. You don't need to worry if the offices at the branches in Colombia, we have 9, are open on Monday or not. Because Gano Excel opened those offices for you. You don't need to worry about payroll. You don't need to worry about taxes. You only need to worry about how many people you connect to the opportunity and the product. And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. You just need to know how to do it. Because if they place us in front of a machine, easy machine, 2 buttons, but they don't explain to you how to use it. They just leave you there. There's a machine, you're hired, 2 buttons. What will happen? In 2 hours you explode the whole company. And sometimes you just sign Gano Excel. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, but you don't take the time to learn how to do the business. That's why we're here. Be humble to ask how you do it. I had to ask. I was the coordinator of marketing and purchases from a North American company in Northern, Central, and South America. I was 5 years in the business of plastic raw materials. I was making good money, very good money, but I had to ask a 22-year-old in Gano Excel how to do the business. He's now a royal diamond, Juan Pablo Pineda. Be humble to ask your sponsor how to do the business, no matter what. No matter what you've done in the past. No matter if you came from another company. This is different. This is different. This is easier. Just take the time to learn how to do it and adjust your action to your vision. And the next time I'm invited, I hope to see a video like that I show you, just of diamonds of your organization. And please send me those pictures and those videos because I want to witness your success. Thank you.
Wow, was that incredible?